All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and rip open this pepper and see if this helps at all. On this episode of Spicy Studies, we're going to take a look at whether eating spicy food cools you down when it's hot outside. And boy, is it hot today for a late fall day in October. It's about 84 degrees. So in order to test this, what we're going to do is I'm going to first just go on a walk here and kind of get a base and see, how long it takes to cool down. I'll probably come back into the car here. I'm going to sit down, just sit in the AC. And that'll be the base. And then I'll come back and do something else in the heat outside, have a pepper or two, and compare how long it takes to just kind of collect myself. Look at that sky. So on that walk, trying to get some sweating going. All right, so I've gone on my walk and I've sat in the car a little bit without the AC on or anything, so I'm just gonna now turn the AC on and get some recovery and see how that goes. All right, so that was about 3 minutes of blasting the AC on me, and I feel pretty much normal, pretty cooled off. So now I'm gonna try to compare the peppers to that, see how long that takes with the peppers. You maybe try it with the AC on. So we'll see. I'm gonna do the next activity and to get me sweaty again. Right, so here we have part 2. I'm gonna do a little skating. Alright, that was fun. That was really the first time I ever had a chance to skate with the jersey on, so that was cool. But I don't know if you can see, I'm really sweaty, so... Alright, first I'm going to take a drink. I don't think this is cheating. I read an article that said hydration is still key. Alright, so I've got my jalapeno. I'm not going to eat the jalapeno, just grab it with my hands. And I'm also not going to just eat it without cutting it open, without ripping it open, because I have had a jalapeno once that, had I not ripped it open beforehand, it was like completely black on the inside. You could not tell on the outside, but here is this guy. But I'm just going to go ahead and rip it open here. Rip it open underneath. Oh, my hands are sticking to it. All right. Looks like it's good on the inside. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and rip open this pepper and see if this helps at all with the heat. Okay, a little spicy. I'm just gonna make sure, with some go-to, my go-to, if I could get the bottle to turn around, there we go. Just make it a little extra heat, a little bit extra. Little Reaper sauce. All right, I'm starting to feel that in my tongue. It's about to get even worse. There's a little bit of chaos happening right now, but let me turn the car on. Get a little bit of air going. Do I notice a difference? Maybe a little bit. I think it's more that my body's concentrating on what's going on in here, less out here. But I can definitely, I feel like I was sweating a little bit more. I'm sweating a little bit more than I was before, and I think that's a response from the pepper, from the heat that I'm just experiencing. Okay, so it's been about the same time as before without the peppers. I would say that's about the same time recovery-wise, so it's not like it changed anything with the peppers. But the one difference that I did notice was that I was definitely more sweaty after eating the peppers than without having any peppers. So I think that might be some kind of evidence there. I think. I'm no scientist or anything. I'm not sure exactly how that works, but I'm pretty sure that that is a response. That is what your body does to cool down, is to sweat. Jalapeno plus the Reaper sauce that I dipped on it, you know, that induced some more sweating. I think for sure there was definitely more sweating. Now, do I think the pepper by itself, the hot sauce and the pepper by itself without AC, do I think that's enough to cool me off? No, it definitely made me sweatier, but I'm not sure if that was enough. Without the AC, I would have been in trouble. I would have been in the same situation, you know, if I didn't have it. So I'm not sure, but I do think that is an interesting idea, the fact that I did sweat more. And that's how your body responds and tries to cool you off, is to sweat more. So that is an interesting concept. Maybe there is something to it. So that's the end of my crude experiment. Do you think there's something to this eating spicy food to cool you off method? I'm not sure. It's definitely inconclusive, but you know, again, my study is probably, it's not really that scientific, and I'm sure there's better ways to test it, but that's how it is. But thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time on Spicy Studies.